Eltharion the Grim, an elf of few words but many actions, has sought to rebuild his people's land. An audacious greenskin tribe led by Greebit's Blackbog invaded, and soon they were met with arrow and spear. Eltharion would not spare a single one. Thanks to his efforts, Yvresse has been united, and they are now able to rebuild. He has now sailed to SARTOSAN, where Aranessa, the leader of those stinking, bloated corpses, dwell. They will be purged as well. Aranessa is coming for us right now. We threaten her dominion over SARTOSAN. But we need that location if we want to one day invade Galbaraz. And we need to get rid of her if we want to defend our shorelines. Man, she's nimble. I mean, running in hills takes skill and talent, but what about running with peg legs? Well, we're going to take care of her once she gets a bit closer. In fact, I would like to capture her. Let's go over what we're doing right now. I've got my army divided into two sides currently. I've got one pocket way over here in the trees. That would be my war lions and my rangers too. It's rather dark. It's rather hard to see, as you can, well, barely see. That's good, because I'm sure that blue would stand out. Back over here is where I have what's left of my army. All of my spearmen. We've got the Grim right there at our vanguard. And Abinell's moving up to go bother them. In addition to having, of course, my Arcane Phoenix. Whenever they get closer, that's when we can advance. That's when we can fight them too. They've got bloated corpses. We're looking at SARTOSAN free companies. Now that's very good for me. Men can run away. The undead, they're not going to run away. I thought maybe Shim's burning gaze would be sufficient to burst that bloated corpse, but unfortunately it was not. They've also got deck gunners. Now they have a range of 245. They can reach me anywhere. Let's go see what else you have. A fleet captain and another fleet admiral. Deep magic. Ooh. So we're looking at quite a few leaders, in addition to rotting Prometheans and scurvy dogs too. They have a large army, and again, their greatest weakness would be their human element. The undead, sure, they can crumble, but humans are much more likely to break way before then. We nearly got that corpse. I don't want it hitting me. They're actually wasting magic to go heal it up. And there is my Arcane Phoenix. I used my Envelop in Mist, Unspottable, Stalk, all those good skills. Okay, our volleys are hitting. And now my Arcane Phoenix is diving in at their deck gunners. There we go. That battle's beginning. Yeah, these volleys, these initial volleys are so important. We've got to hit as many humans as possible. There's another Shim's burning gaze right out there. Also, you can see that my rangers are moving in too. They're being helped out by my war lions. Let's watch their original charge though. They're getting closer. The rotten Prometheans, they're involved in my line too. Let's have a look over here. So I've got some spearmen. They're being helped out by my Helm of Yvresse. No one will die as long as it's going. And they're being killed up by my two healing spells that I have, one being Earthblood. We're trying to keep them all busy right now. While way over here, we've got my rangers fighting only their scurvy dogs. They can deal some damage, but they're falling apart. And we're also hitting this group of bombers. They're nearly done for. My war lions can easily make quick work of all of them, so they're dead. Well, they're destroyed, just to clarify. The deck gunners are gone. Back over here, I've got so many archers hitting their free company men. So they're breaking quickly. And there's our lore master. Isn't he cool? Now, there was a bloated corpse close by that did do some damage. Fortunately, it didn't hit too many of my spearmen. Now, most of that army has since broken. We don't have to worry about too many of them. Where is Aranessa at? Ah, she's over here dueling our leaders. And we're going to go take out these other two commanders. There's only a few units left, like rotting Prometheans. Let's go check over here real quick. Now, Death Guard would be a different story, but basic infantry, they're not going to be able to beat us. Look at that. The battle is nearly over. We now have our Arcane Phoenix also challenging her. She's like, come on now. You wouldn't pick on someone who has peg legs. You're wrong about that. I would. Holy crap, what a spin. I've never played Aranessa, so I don't know too much about her. I know her lore, but I mean in terms of how she plays in combat, or what her animations even look like. So whenever I use that ability, that means she's greatly debuffed, and if I manage to knock her out in time, we'll be able to capture her. Let's say she's annoying me, and I don't want her to come back. I could just lock her up forever until her faction is gone. Okay, everyone is breaking. We have won the battle. That was our first battle for today. We just need to go after what's left over here of their 2 leaders. These other Free Company men, they have been broken. The might of Eltharion is way too much for them. My Faith Bearers have over 90 kills. And now their leaders are falling apart. By the way, eat some arrows. I have them in spades. It's over. We've won. That was a great victory. We gained over 1,800 gold from post-battle loot and a forbidden rod. Hey, why does she have my forbidden rod? Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some replenishment going on because we need to. I lost only 90 elves. Only 90. They were outclassed. There was no way for them to win that. A peace treaty? Grum. We can't just have a peace treaty. That would deny our entire dynamic. She's been captured. I got her. I'm not going to let her out for now. Maybe later. Yeah. Alright, SARTOSAN is where I need to go. I'm here, I'm taking damage, but moving through is going to be a nightmare. Alright. How can I best accomplish my goal? I've landed, but I can't move very far, so we're just going to have to run up here as far as we can go. Then, I'm just going to have to push on. She's been captured. Stormwing I'll have in, what, 3 more levels. Good. I'm going to put a point over into my magic. I need more for magic. There we go. And rank 10 for our Sentinel. Now for our Sentinel, I'm going to put a point over into Harmonic Convergence. Actually, let's make it Spirit Leech. Because if I want to kill their leaders quickly, that's a great way to do it. Especially if I'm trying to capture them. Now over here, I have Aranessa. Vampire Coast Prisoner. I get +5 to leadership whenever I fight them. Ooh, hello. Mistwalker units, right. We'll get extra powder. Let's interrogate her. Done. I did it. I need more supplies? Sure. And let's Control A, Control M, all of our units. We can fill up at least a few of them. I'd rather have a few larger groups than a bunch of partially damaged groups. Ooh, a rebellion back at home. Let's rush back home then. Thank you, Elise. And while she's doing that, we should probably check on diplomacy. Diplomacy might have something for me for once. No, never mind. Most people still do not like me very much. What's not to like? I'm grim. I like to hunt giant fat goblins. Look, I just want to put him on Weight Watchers. I'm trying to help him, but he keeps running away going, no, you'll never catch me on that. And I said, it's kind of hard to not catch you. You're a big guy. A defensive alliance? I can't do that. I like you, but don't draw me into any type of fruitless struggle I don't need to be in. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to besiege SARTOSAN. Is it going to be challenging? Absolutely. Can I do it? I don't actually know. Maybe. They're probably going to come to attack me. I'm going to have to be very careful here because they do have artillery. And I'm already damaged. I am pretty beat up. If I had Stormwing, I would feel much more confident. But I don't. Now, you could be recruiting more, too. Oh, that would be an issue. But I think they will come to attack me. And over here, let's have a look at our lands. I've got a little bit of money. Up north, they're not very happy. Down here, we're trying to make them happier. But now I have more income. All right, let's go get that colonnade. That will help counteract what I'm dealing with currently. And sure, I could indoctrinate you. I think that would be a lot of fun. I could execute you, gain a lot of influence, supply, and also experience, but they'll just be wounded. She'll just come back in a few turns. Alright, it's about time. We've got to level her up too. Let's put a point into Route Marcher. She's still here. Yeah, we'll let her keep her units for now because we do need to maintain some public order back at home now that I'm over here. And it's only a small rebellion, so let's go fight another battle. One where I'm outgunned. And they have many more powerful units, like Death Guard. And Sirens, too. Oh, boy. We have one enemy army right behind us. It's only a small one, but we must destroy them if we want to move on and confront who is coming to attack us. There's one spell ripping through my lines. It didn't do too much damage. I mean, that's all right. Now, what about my Arcane Phoenix? Here we go. Time for the Ember Storm. What a cool looking ability. They've been damaged, and while that's going on, Eltharion and our Sentinel are fighting together, holding off a group of their free company. Now we're using a lot of magic, one Spirit Leech on their Admiral, and over here, our healing spells have triggered too. We're just trying to keep everyone buffed up, everyone quite healed up. That Arcane Phoenix is charging in to go after their Admiral. There's another spell that just shot through my Spearman. But again, it didn't do a lot of damage. I think we'll be okay. We're about to go look at the rest of the battle in just a minute. I just want to focus on watching what's happening here. They've got undead moving in, so it'll take a moment to break them. I've got my archers moving out right now to go damage their Death Guard. Death Guard are quite elite. They're anti-infantry, they can move quickly, they can do so much. Free company men, I'm not worried about. See, these guys are easy. It's back here where we've got to worry about Death Guard and also Sirens. Sirens, fortunately, are vulnerable to magical damage. Physical damage, they negate 3/4 of it. We've got Morghuls too. They have low armor, so I'm going to use my archers to target them. And let's see. My archers should be sufficient. They should be able to wipe out quite a few of this next army, their own vanguard, advancing towards us. I mean, already we've killed a lot of their free company men. They do not have Aranessa. That is very much intentional. They're not slow. They're not too slow, no, but they can't really outpace me. Now back over here is where we have, again, only a few more undead who are left. We've been busy fighting them, using our rangers to finally finish them all off. Our rangers are much better than they are. There we go. Another Earthblood. I'm glad they tell you how much it heals for. They made a big change where now spells will actually tell you how much it'll heal you up by. To me, that's a big deal. Makes it a lot easier to figure out what I should use and when. Alright, so our archers are now moving away. They're being chased by SARTOSAN free company men. And we can get ready in this corner of the map. I'm just waiting on them to attack me. We're moving into the corner because we've got a large army to fight, and I've got to try to draw out the battle for as long as I'm able to. It's very important that I do that. Now, they also have bloated corpses. There's just a massive force that has so many elites, and if I beat them, that means I won't need to fight them when trying to take SARTOSAN. I don't want to do that during a siege battle. My war lions are moving into the trees. That's where they should be. They'll hide over there. My Arcane Phoenix has charged in again. My Arcane Phoenix has 69 kills. I actually love that we have such a colorful unit in the game. Look at how drab they look. Bunch of humans. And then we have the Arcane Phoenix. I didn't know if I would like it or not, but I actually do quite a bit. All right, here comes more of these free company men. My leaders are moving in, and they're being hit from every side by my archers. Look at that. They're running, but they're not getting far. Masterful, I would say. Now, here's a few more men. They have 40. One more leader who's left, who has no kills at all. But here comes the major army, the big army. Now, why did I move my war lines over into the trees? It's quite simple, really. Right over here, artillery, mortars. I want them destroyed. All right, let's see how we're going to address our new challenge. My archers are moving out to go damage them. It's better to damage a bunch of dual-wielding elite infantrymen before they hit your lines. They have rotting Prometheans too. These guys are durable. They also have armor piercing. So here I am, just trying to hit them. Morghuls are quick, 45 speed, but they have low armor. So we'll keep on striking, then we'll move back. We've got to run back. Here comes my Arcane Phoenix. Now, we've got magical damage to use, I think. Here we go. It's time. That's how we take out some sirens. That was awesome. Look at that. They took a lot of damage. We didn't kill too many, but we damaged them so much that even my basic infantry should be able to strike at them. And while we're doing that, the War Lions are now moving in to strike at their mortar. All right, so we're back over here. Sirens are charging in. They're going to clip a few of my archers. Oh, wait. No. My Arcane Phoenix and my leaders came in to fight them. Here they come now. Here comes the Morghuls too. So my infantry are going to hold while my archers are going to move in. Let's make sure that we can see the entire battle. The Morghuls are here. So I'm going to focus all of my attacks right now, all of my ranged attacks on the Morghuls. Only 30 armor. They're going to melt. Okay, Abinel. You can see what he's able to do. They're all dealing a lot of damage. We've got over here more Rotting Prometheans charging in, trying to flank me, but I'm moving in my spears to help out. My Rangers will also go join in. My War Lions are able to break apart that mortar team. And let's go look over here real quick. We've got a Bloated Corpse moving in. So I want to focus on what's going to happen over here. They have a lot of Sirens. 59 left. I only have my heroes over here. Look at that. Wiped out their entire group of Sirens. I didn't do that. They did that. We've got, let's see, a lot to worry about. These guys will deal a lot of damage. They are elites. Over here, they're using some of their bombers to strike at my leaders. They've got a polearm and deep magic. But my leaders are going to target him and destroy him. Over on the right flank, we've got more infantry coming in to hold them off. They have only one job, to hold them off. And it's about time to go strike at that leader and capture him. We haven't already captured one. I'm not sure if we did. I think we did, actually. We might have gotten a previous one, so we'll just kill him then. They got him. I mean, that's the leader of our army. And he's quite good at what he does. So, back over here, now that we've killed their lord or destroyed their lord, our War Lions are attacking 2 groups total. We're looking at 2 groups of handgunners who are being targeted by War Lions. And my War Lions are very powerful. Check out these animations. They are getting brutalized. They have only, let's see, over 30 kills. Oh, you sent him flying. Nice work. Let's go back into the main battle now. So, we're fighting some Rotting Prometheans who only have like 7 kills. Death Guard over here have over 60 kills. Clearly, they can outclass my poor Silverin Guard and my Rangers. I moved back my Silverin Guard. They were taking too much damage. But now, everything is falling apart. The battle's been going on for so long, they've lost their leaders, so it doesn't even really matter. They're just going to fall apart soon. Unfortunately, my poor archers here took a lot of damage. They're being hit by Rotting Prometheans. But the battle is over. We have won. It's over. Let's get out of here. That was an amazing battle. We did it. We beat them. Now we're going to get more replenishment because, I mean, if I don't get it now, when am I going to pick it up? Fortunately, they are besieged, which means that they can't recruit more. They can't replenish. That's my chance. Oh, Billy. Let's have a look at him real quick. I'm not going to send you back. That extra powder did help a lot. You know what? I'm going to kill you. Goodbye, Billy. That gives me more supplies, too. I'm going to look at what I'm going to pick up in just a little while. There's no real need to rush on that. And Eltharion, you are rank 12, meaning that I can finally get my Storm of Blades. 15% more speed and 55 armor-piercing damage. It takes time, but he is going to build up to turn into a dueling juggernaut, just slashing people in the face. Okay, Abinel. Let's put a point over into more magic for you. Or actually, you know what? You've been fighting a lot in melee, so Valor of Ages. Done. That's going to help him out. Now to help me out. SARTOSAN, you have no garrison. We did it. We are going to loot and occupy. Give me some money. We've gained the Horn of Vol. Look at that. 25% more base missile damage and also 30% more base weapon damage. So I could use it in melee or for my ranged units. It doesn't really matter. Either way, it's going to help out a lot. We now have SARTOSAN. Can you believe it? We already have it. I'll have to rename it later to something appropriate. All right, level 2, repair it. I'll lose some money, but I'm not going to be kind to a bunch of undead. All right, you can turn into a level 3 recruitment location, which I might actually keep here. It could be like a nice recruitment area in between me invading other areas, but we need to go back home and maintain the peace, or I could just build up my other army and let her do it. Would she even be able to beat them? Maybe she would be able to. I don't really know. We could pick up a few new units for her, then send her in. That might be safer. All right. One more point for you, my friend. What's over here? Break upon the walls, plus 10 armor for shielded units. Unending volley for missile units. Interesting. I don't know what that does yet. Wall Warden. Okay, 15 armor when defending. Okay, cheaper building costs for wall and garrison buildings for all provinces. Oh, that's really good. And look at that. It takes even less time to build up my walls and garrisons. I love that. -1 to public order. I don't like that, but hey, it won't be a big deal eventually. Instead, for now, what I do want is Unyielding March. 10% more campaign movement range. My units will be cheaper to recruit, and we get more of a global recruitment capacity. And over here, that's even more damage for my Mistwalkers, but no, we're getting that for now. Because again, moving as far as I'm able to is very important. Alright, now over here, for you again, we'll put a point into Valor of Ages. Now that we have done that, do you have all of your loot? Food Taster, a casting item. Sure, you can have that one. You've got your Talisman of Loic, your Lore Master's Cloak, and your Shield. Armor of the Stars. You know what? Keep what you have. That's okay, but I don't want you to flank out there anyway. Wind telling, huh? Love it. I know that reference. So now that we're here, I can't move out, not for a turn. Let's repair that unique building. There's like a few trade goods. It's not very good, but hey, I'm going to keep it. It's a unique building, and I like it. Now over here, that would give me a lot of public order, and also trade goods too. Let's take that. For now, we could repair that building and keep it. All right, for my other locations, let's see. Well, first off, I need to see if I can get rid of that rebel army. We do have walls here, so I could wait it out, but we don't have a big garrison anyway. It's really not that large. Let's grab a few units here, just to make my life easier. All right, we can auto-resolve that one, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to take up money. Sure, influence and money. It was a basic battle. We can bring her back, and now we're gaining public order. That took some time, but we finally did it. Things are looking up now. Okay, over in Sardanoth, I do want my level 3 gold mine. That's how I'm going to make a lot of money. I also do need increases to my public order. And I think what I'll do to handle Chaos, or Norska, I'm just going to come back up here and burn down everything they have. Albion, I'll keep. Maybe. It depends. Because if I burn down these two... Yeah, we'll see once we get up there. That's going to be an interesting choice. I've got 132 more turns. It probably wouldn't even be prudent for me to go up there anyway. But now we're ready to end our turn. Right after we upgrade another location. Done. I'm going to save my money for now. And for a new commandment. I don't want that army getting away. So that's what we're going to do for now. I'm just going to make sure that they're not able to move nearly as far. And he's come to fight me. Of course he did. Now, am I going to go fight him? Sure. Because I do want more supplies. It'll be a simple battle. It'll be faster for me to auto-resolve it, but you know what I need right now. A Herald of Mathlin. Very nice. Storm Attrition. Trumpeteers gained. Let's go look over here at technology. I'm still pushing down. I want to help out my War Lions. And I also need an archive in addition to an Elven embassy. So I have to build that somewhere if I want to unlock more technology. And of course I do. Alright, let's have a look at what we can do with her now. Execute. Again, I've got 2 upgrades available now. She's gone. Alright, let's go over here to my army. And I've got to go capture you too. Oh yeah, it's a very tiny army. Auto-resolving would be so much faster. That was a great decisive victory. I lost 1 unit. As I told you before, I'm not going to show off every single battle that I was going to auto-resolve, but because of the mechanics of our faction, I've got to go capture their lords myself. But I'm going to bypass those as if we normally auto-resolve them, because hey, if I don't do that, you're going to see me having to fight like 1 lord nearly dead like 20 times. Who knows how many times it might happen, but I'm not going to waste our time, your time, or my time by going over those fights, because again, otherwise, if it wasn't for the unique mechanic that I need, then I would just bypass it and auto-resolve it. Okay, with that out of the way, let's have a look now. Give me experience instead. Let's train up the men. I think they would appreciate that. John Finn, you belong to me. And surprisingly, you don't want to. You think I would be kind. No, no. I gained some new loot. That was pretty sweet, man. Look at that. Armor of Fortune. A 5% ward save, negating all forms of damage. Now, Eltharion, you need something new. Something to really change things up. Let's pick up Break Upon the Walls. Yeah. Wait, hold on. How could I forget? I've got Stormwing. It's right here. Oh, finally. Now we have our flying mount. He's going to hit so hard. It's going to be tremendous. Oh boy, that damage, look at that. Over 500 weapon strength, 82 for a charge bonus, 125 for his armor, and over 100 speed. People are going to blink and just see him coming at them. There's going to be a lot of screaming involved, for sure. Alright. SARTOSAN has a lot of vampiric corruption, so what I probably need here when I think about it, instead of repairing that, and now that I'm looking at my province a little bit more, I had more time to mull over it, I will need to get rid of corruption. I need some manner of shrine then. Alright, we are nearly ready now. I've got over 3,000 gold. Let's come over here and build up that Watchtower. No matter where you go, you need a Watchtower, you know. Their faction is gone, so he's gone too. Now let's continue to upgrade whatever it is. Ooh, if I enhance it, gain 200 more experience for all lords leading armies each time a prisoner is interrogated. Over here, right, okay. A better mist. Or over here, +2 influence per turn. I am getting more, that's true, and I could use more as we get on. If I upgrade you, more recruit rank. Over here, unit capacity goes up. We get some blessings too. I mean, eventually I do want my Mistwalkers, so let's come over here and upgrade. I can upgrade another one. We'll just go down each line, I think. Yeah, give me more influence.
Must be renewed.
I'm at 79. That means I should be able to get a really good hero or lord when I want to. Like over here, I can just go down the line and see who's going to cost me a little bit more. Like, that's a really bad trait. I don't want people who have bad traits. We need people who have really good traits, like Negator or Protective. Some free spells never hurt. Ooh, a Prince, too. A ward save of 15%, and he'll never tire in battle. Dragon Willed, that's for dragon units. Yeah, these are incredible. Then if I want a princess, we've got that option too. She's very good at ambushing. Agents wouldn't be able to touch her. That's why I need a lot of influence. All right. Now, we also want other factions to like us more. There's one faction that needs to like me a lot. Because I want more trade agreements. Eatane, you have yours. Averlorn, we don't get along very well, me and you. So, let's work on that situation. I need her faction to like me. There we go. We'll do it twice. Now, she's going to like me more. And hopefully in time, she'll want to trade. That's how I can do that. I can't build anything new. That means we're just going to end our turn. Thankfully, it ends so quickly, we barely need to even wait. It actually gives me a moment to really think about what I want to do. For now, though, I just want to build up what I have. We had so many battles back to back, I didn't really get a chance to focus on building up my lands. Wow. Okay, I've got my colonnade. I destroyed one building. A new rank for our sentinel. Rank 13. We'll put a point over here into, let's see, Blade Master. Again, I like him being rather proficient in melee combat. We've got 2 spellcasters, and there's only so much magic to use. So I won't be able to get that until rank 3. What I could also use right now are my Elven Gardens. I've got my Plaza, which is what I want. Trying to counteract a few of the issues here. Of course, trying to get any type of happiness going on is just going to take a long time. I guess, like, as an alternative, what I could do is focus on growth. Holding on to this one area is going to be a nightmare, so here's what I'll probably need to do. I'll need to rely on my garrison, and I'm going to let Elise come down here to hold on to it. Yeah. So we probably want to get rid of some corruption. +2 to Untainted. And over here, Elise, can I get you to leave? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's bring her down. I'm losing some money by letting her have such a nice force. I'll probably grab her regiments of renown, at least 2 of them. I don't want the Reavers. Alright, I don't want to leave yet here. Or we're going to have a nasty rebellion, and we're trying to avoid that. Yeah, look at that. I've got way too many public order issues due to my taxes and difficulty, so you need some type of public order building. It's over here. Well, that would do it too. It's only 2,000 gold, and I get more influence, cheaper buildings, all that good stuff that we need. Cheaper buildings, that means saved money. Yeah, let's rebuild it again to make sure that we get that discount. Alright, 130 turns to go. Now, I've only got a few turns to pass until I find a new target to attack. But of course, I want to try to get a few new units, if it's at all possible. That's more influence gained. 6 influence gained. That's just shooting upwards. She's coming down. That means I get to leave too. Sure, let's upgrade it. I need more growth, you know. Alright, Eltharion, let's go. Now, there is a skull reef. I could just replenish, then go after those. There's actually 2 of them. That would give me so much money. You know what? That'll be our big goal. Let's do that instead. Let's replenish. Then we'll go over, get that skull, then another skull. Replenishing back in SARTOSAN might take too long, so we'll just come back home for now. Then we'll get that one. And after that, we should be able to buy whatever we want. Then, if I want to, I could go up north and attack Norska just to get rid of them. I don't like them being so close to me. I don't trust it. I feel like eventually they'll come to attack me. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it's true. All right, so you're leaving. I'll take, let's see, Mathlin right over here. And I want your unique archer, so you'll take that one, and I'll take yours. Keep your Reavers. Those are fine. And we are good. Now it's just really time for us to cultivate our lands and what we currently own. Eltharion is currently resting at the Shrine of Loic. We're about to go attack that Skull Reef and whatever garrison it has. There's also another army over here. She's rank 4. I might need to fight that battle. For what units you do have, let's focus on your magic, though. I would rather get another character. I mean, her traits aren't really that bad, though. Yeah, it's really not. But I feel like I could find someone even better than that. Alright, unfortunately, I can't build my Elven Embassy over here. Largely because I need a proper wall. It's very close to Norska. They could burn it down, and if they burn it down, I lose a major source of my money. I'm currently building a mint. I've changed up my commandments to rebuild Lost Splendor. Alright, let's get ready for it. Let's go attack that Skull Reef. I've got over 100 influence, so I'm going to use more to get other factions to like me. I'll maintain about 60. 60 should be good for recruiting a new character. Time to raid. Even though the bounty power is in my favor, that is a major undead army. They've got 2 Carronades, but I've got Stormwing. Let's go test it out. Now that is one large enemy army. I've got Stormwing and our Arcane Phoenix working together. They don't know where my army is at. They only know where my Phoenix and Stormwing are at. They're either obscured by the high hills close by or woods too. So they're about to strike. Let's go over my army. I've got all of my spears and archers over here. Let's go check out these talons real quick before we watch what our flying units do. Nice uniforms. They're like Christmas elves. Okay. And over here in the trees, I've got my Rangers and my War Lions too. Here comes Stormwing. And also our Arcane Phoenix. Ooh, a Spirit Leech. That's going to deal some damage. He won't be able to get a lot of kills here, but I'm just trying to interrupt the use of their artillery. There's our Ember Storm. It's cool. It's good. We're just hunting down more undead in order to earn a lot of coin. That coin will go a long way to improving our kingdom. That's what I would do. If I knew of a way to find a lot of treasure to help out my people, I would totally use it. So now, my Rangers are moving in. They're going to help out very soon. I'm just pushing in right now. We're going up the hill. They probably won't push in towards me. Grim has 10 kills. And they're all just bunched up. They're shooting at him, and they're all bunched up. Here comes my volleys. We're going to hit some Death Guard. There's a lot of them, so we need to strike now and kill or weaken as many as we can. Look at that. They've taken so much damage. I mean, I had all of my archers focused on them. Here comes my rangers now. They're moving in too. Look at that charge. That was awesome. Aspect of the Dread Knight. They're causing terror, but it's way too early for them to break my rangers so quickly. Again, here comes my Arcane Phoenix. They use a Spirit Leech on my poor Arcane Phoenix. And there's my archers again. My Talons who are striking. Alright, let's go check out what we're doing with all of our infantry. So we have Spearmen holding off a bunch of zombies and also Death Guard too. Stormwing is over here. We've got our Horn of Vol. We've hit at what? Their leader. But unfortunately, they're probably going to bring in more units to keep me busy and bound down. Okay, my Faith Bearers are striking too, fighting some of their deckhand mobs. We're just trying to keep every single ranged unit busy right now. Another aspect of the Dread Knight. That Death Guard will get a lot of kills. Let's go look over here. I'm moving in my archers to go flank some of their Death Guard. Now, they have quite a few of them over here who are losing fights. Like, here's one group that is beginning to get a critical binding state. Their equivalent of wavering. My Rangers, I'm using a Earthblood to keep them up. Now we have some ranged attacks that will quickly break through them. My Warlines are helping out my Arcane Phoenix. Even a bunch of zombies who have, whatever, handguns or polearms, they're not going to be able to endure that type of onslaught. Now, these Spearmen, they're fighting a crew for that carronade. Over here, we've got Stormwing, who's about to charge back in. And we have our Sentinel fighting a bunch of Death Guard. He actually has a lot of kills, 34. He probably killed a lot of basic zombies. And we're moving back a group of Rangers, so that way we can use all of our archers to strike at that Death Guard. See, I've also used that Helm of Yvresse, that way no one would die from friendly fire or any Death Guard attack. Now we're moving back. That's why I had to move over there. So our right flank is clear. Our center is nearly clear. We're focusing on some enemies, like that carronade crew. Stormwing is charging in again. The Death Guard are now at a weak binding state. But there is Stormwing, covered in blood, but still here. Whoa. We're getting a few gunshots off. My War Lions are charging in. Oh, what a beautiful bird. Now let's capture our enemy because he's falling apart. And we've got to capture as many of them just whenever, man. It's important that we do that, but the battle's been won. Let's get out of here now. Okay, they melted a lot faster than I thought. I didn't realize they were made out of butter.
Let them
butter undead.
build our defenses.
Alright, we're going to go take more money.
Worthless.
Largely because I'm going to need to spend a few turns replenishing anyway. 20,000 gold. That is so much money to have. Wow. Confident defender. I mean, I did attack, so sure. Now, whenever I fight Vampire Coast pirates, I gain +3 to melee attack when fighting at sea, and +3 to leadership just when fighting them in general. Let's go back over to the Shrine of Loic. We did an amazing job. And now that I have so much money, I should be able to upgrade anything I want. Here, take Blade Master level 3, +12 to your melee attack. It's going to land a lot of hits, and here we go. Let's begin to upgrade. Upgrade what? Doesn't really matter. I've got the money for it. Yeah, give us more wine. And over here, upgrade our capital. We could use more money. That's true. More income, I should say. We have money. Alright, so over here, build up our Watchtower. Perfect. Oh man, we have really done it. Now, let's have a look. He's been executed. Or he should have been. I guess we don't actually get to keep those. Darn. I was hoping we would be able to keep them. Alright, so I need War Lions of Crace. I'm going to work towards getting that so that we can do a quest battle soon and get access to a very powerful item. I also need to go after Galbaraz and quite a few other locations. Maintain at least 10 public order. Huh, I'm working on it, man. And over here, let's see. Elven Town, yep. Archive or Elven Gardens. Yeah, those are easy too. Alright, can I beat you or do I need to wait? Okay, I need to wait. You know what? If you want to build up a proper big army, feel free to do so. I'm more than happy to fight you. Let's take a few extra spearmen. I'm going to recuperate, then get ready to go after that other skull reef, because after that, man, 40,000 gold in just a few turns, I can upgrade whenever I want. I won't have to wait. Here's a siege battle. They came to finally attack us. They have a full army, but we've got such a great army to defend our town with. I don't really see them getting very far. Like over here, look at that. They have their Vargheists moving in. They're being healed up by an invocation of Nehek, but heck, our volleys have already destroyed one group. They barely have any health left. So by the time they charge in, they're going to have nothing left. They'll just be using their little like wing nubs to swing at us. So to really optimize my defense here, I wanted to place all of my more valid and powerful melee units where their towers are going to land. So over here, I've got my Swordmasters, 2 groups of them. On my other wall, I've got 1 group of Swordmasters waiting for 1 tower to come in. They have only Crypt Ghouls, so I mean, even like a standard group probably would have done okay against them, but Crypt Ghouls do have some decent weapon strength, so I wanted to ensure that we could beat them. And way over here, I've got my Lothern Sea Guard, who are also decent in melee and have ranged capabilities. Now, I've got 2 groups of spearmen at each gate. Their job is to ensure that no large units or knights are able to charge through if they do break down my gate. Or if I want to, I can open the gate and charge in. Now, current Wraiths will take a bit to kill. I would need to use magic to quickly get rid of them, otherwise they negate most of your physical damage you're able to deal to them. And our High Mage, our Archmage, is going to spend her time killing up our units. She doesn't have too many spells right now, so there's only so much she's able to do. She's only really meant to be a garrison commander. Now, Skeleton Spearmen, they haven't made it to the walls yet, and already, again, they're nearly destroyed. And anyone who's just waiting out there, they're going to be hit by my towers and my archers. Now, my archers, I'm forcing them to focus on attacking Black Knights out here. That way, later, I can open up the gate and charge out with my spearmen. I don't want them attacking the walls too often because there's way too much friendly fire involved. Now, they do have that Vampire Lord on the wall, so my Sword Masters will be busy fighting that too. And way over here, my Sword Masters are having fun. Look, while you guys are busy being dead, they were studying the art of the blade. They're not going to lose that battle. It's just not possible. Swordmasters are way too good. Now let's go back and check out the more important part of this battle. The main battle, which is being held right over here. I've got my Great Eagle charging in just for some extra weapon strength to throw at their enemy commander. These current Wraiths, ooh, they are bloodying up my Swordmasters. But for a defensive battle we have already won, there's very little that they can do. They can run away. They can do that, yeah. See right now, only 25 knights left. Over here we've got 50. It's time for her to move up. And to probably use some magic too. I just want to see what she's capable of. It's fine to use them in melee from time to time. I mean, I wouldn't actually put her in harm's way. Some more healing magic for my Sword Masters. And look at that. They're finally falling apart. Here comes another group of undead as well. Now Rangers are moving in to help out. That'll teach them to come over here to my neighborhood. I know it used to be their neighborhood, but I took it over. Now, for our damaging spell. Let's make it happen. That was a lot of fancy staff movement. Wow, I'll have to watch that in the future. That was really cool. Great Eagle. Only 2 kills. Their Vampire Lord is nearly fallen. Everywhere else, they're falling apart. Over here, these Crypt Ghouls, see, they were able to deal a lot of damage to my Lothern Sea Guard. They have 22 kills. But it's too late now. It's way too late. It was always too late. More Crypt Ghouls, they're beginning to crumble. The battle is over. We have won. So now we can live in peace here. We won that fight. Okay, I lost 125. And let's see. There's probably not going to be another rebellion for a few turns, so we'll take the money instead.
Of Mistwalkers has been recruited.
That it has.
Great.
Let's have a look at it.
Prince
Right over here, my Spire Guard of Tor Yvresse. Oh, what do you have? Stockpiles, okay, so you just have a lot of ammunition. 45 volleys total. Wow. Over here, we have 29 for ammo. But over here, 45. They're not going to run out. They have anti-large abilities when it comes to their melee powers. Okay. Plus 16. So if some large unit comes to fight them, they're going to hurt them a lot. They will never break. They are unbreakable. They have a charge defense against all. Okay, so when standing still and bracing up, anyone who charges at them, well, they won't get their bonus. Nice. And they have Encourage, which provides a nearby leadership bonus for any nearby units. Oh, Broken Axe, what happened to you? I mean, he'll still be here in 120 turns, so we'll have to watch out for that. I'm not going to try to fight him yet. I feel like that would be a very bad idea. But, let's see. I'm going to upgrade... Actually, instead, let's upgrade the Shrine of Lowick. We'll do that instead. And let's head over here to the east. Yeah, it's about time. I want to get more money. A lot more money. At rank 5, you could use more magic. You really could. So I'm going to give to you Tempest. Take that. You don't want to be caught in it. Target if flying. We did have some flying enemies in that last battle. So I want to make sure that I can counter them. Alright. Northern Yvresse. You could use a colonnade because you need public order. They're about to have a rebellion as well. Which means if I want to avoid it, I would need to stop taxing them. I don't want to. But I might have to. Huh, they really are unhappy. That's okay though. Alright, let's end our turn again. I don't have more to spend my money on. Despite nearly having 2 full stacks, I'm nearly at 2,000 for income. That's really high. So I think after we get that money, I'm going to recuperate one more time. Then we'll move down onto the Southlands. Galbaraz is right here. What tier is it? Oh, it's actually not quite well defended. Nice. Interestingly enough, Himri likes me a lot. I could avoid fighting them and I could focus on other enemies. I haven't decided yet, but getting Galbaraz is a really good idea, so we should do that. One more mission completed. I'm at 14 influence. I did spend a lot. Alright, you want me to get a hero? I'll wait to get one. Let's go right over here instead. Okay, so I won't be able to rest up at Sartosa. There's still way too much corruption. I'm working on it. I'm also working on unlocking more technology. Alright, so right over here, 2 more turns to get my colonnade. And 1 more turn to get my Shrine of Athelion, which is going to unlock more technology. Trilinia is about to be tier 3. And I've got my walls over here at my gold mines. That's all that I really wanted over there. Alright. Now back over here in southern Yvresse, what do we have? Shrine of Lowick is nearly at tier 3. I'm building my promenade for more public order. We still do have public order issues, and right now I have my Elven Gardens. That way I can recruit, if I want to, a noble. But I'm going to wait to get more influence again. Look at that, 5% more campaign movement range. But I'd rather wait for one who is like 60. Alright. Now what about trade?
Queen of Athel,
look at that.
Welcome to the court
2 factions like me a lot.
The time is now.
Sure, let's trade. I don't want to fight you either. They have weak they have weak economic power, so I don't really want their money. Because they wouldn't be able to give me a lot anyway. Alright, so I could avoid fighting you. If I avoid fighting you for right now, and we trade a bit, then that means I could go after other targets to the west. Yeah, there's a lot out there that I could be fighting instead. Now, Galbaraz, I'm certainly going to get. That is a lot of trade money, so let's take it. We can always change our mind later on, but that's way too much money to say no to.
Understood.
Awesome.
You called?
We've got so many treaties now.
To the court of the Phoenix, if you will it.
No one nearby is going to attack me. Himri is actually okay with me. Now look at that income. I feel like Eltharion would be much more pragmatic. If he's able to get ahead by trading with a bunch of Tomb Kings, who cares? They're not coming to his homeland. Do you know who is? Grom. But now we have over 2,000 in income. More money than ever before. Episode 2 is all about building up what we conquered, because we conquered so much in a very short span of time. I mean, look at what we have now. That is a major piece of land. All right. What's over here? Sartosa, rank 3. Perfect. I'll take that too. Northern Yvresse, what do you need? Well, that's pretty simple. We need our Elven Embassy. Plus 2 influence per turn. Let's see. More money from trade faction-wide. More income from ports, too, from every region in my current province. I've got 2 ports total. All right, build up your walls, and we are ready. And by the way, notice how long it'll take me. Not like 3 turns, no, 1 turn. That's it. I can actually build up my defenses so quickly once I actually get up there. Now, time for another battle because I want a lot of money. It's for my war machine. We're going to call it here for right now. Imric is getting ready for a battle. We're going to take down even more undead to gain their gold. After that, we can continue to invest in our own people's kingdom. Thank you for watching, everyone. Do leave a like down below and look forward to more later on. Until then.